What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the show. Why in the actual fuck is it?
What?
Okay, so it's the CPU is like really high. What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's running really slow, but whatever. Fuck it, I don't care. Welcome back. We're gonna watch AEW Dynamite. It's the go-home show to the pay-per-view in Baltimore. So, with me tonight, I have Bobbit, Trek, and Basement. How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing good.
Good.
Ready to get fucking wild,
Going
baby.
sexy.
Good. So, we're gonna actually, there's some things, I've heard some things. I don't care about spoilers, so I've heard some things. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead. We're going to watch this show. Basement's seen this already. I know that. Bobbit, I don't know if Bobbit and Trek have seen it. I have not watched it. So this is my first time seeing it. So are we ready to go? We're actually watching a recorded episode. So are you guys ready to go?
Let's fucking do it, Bobbit.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
In 3, 2, 1, we're going. So they're starting with the promotion.
I don't know. I'm at the entrance of everything exploding.
Yep, same here.
We are there now.
Alright, I'll just pause it for a second.
You're good. Go ahead. You're good. Go ahead.
Dynamite!
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out the CPU thing because it's running really fucking slow. And I think it's because we gotta reset OBS or something. This has never been this high.
Check if you have tabs open in Chrome. Sometimes randomly Chrome kills your fucking operating system.
Alright, I'm gonna have
Those things that aren't used is all I'm saying. So I've had it destroy my CPU randomly. Jamie Hayter. It's Bobbit's babe.
Hell yeah.
Fucking hedgehog hair.
It's because I had YouTube open. It's fine. Anybody pops in there and has any questions, they can ask it.
I have it open. It's all good.
Yeah.
Sammy Guevara. Fucking hate him.
There we go.
JR just can't get it right. It's Pack.
Yeah, it's 2-pack Shacker, man.
2-pack Shacker, man. With the times, man. And Gina pointed this out too. They fixed the audio issue that they were having with entrances, where I don't hear the audio at all for entrance music.
Right.
It sounds a bit better than it did.
It shouldn't have taken them that long to figure out how to fix it now.
I think they were copying what New Japan does. It's still not great.
No.
Because it's still it sounds like they're recording the audio in the fucking building.
Yeah.
Instead of having it separately recorded or played elsewhere.
Right.
Alpha Excalibur's one of the announcers for AEW Alpha.
Yeah.
So, just quick question in the chat: is it echoing at all? I just want to make sure because.
Nope.
Okay, just want to make sure because we had to reset OBS because we had to get a new computer, so I just want to make sure everything's okay. We'll get her down to where we can, you know what I mean? Why is it, I don't know, 32.8 CPU percent?
JP, here comes your boyfriend.
Oh no. What's sad to me, and I'm gonna say this right now, in order for the crowd to pop, Orange Cassidy has to come out.
He's fan favorite.
But he don't fucking do anything.
He's fan favorite.
He don't do
It's
shit.
like in WWE when the crowd pops for Lana. What the fuck does she do?
She's a woman. She has big boobs.
Jack shit.
Well, he's a guy and he's got jeans for a body. I don't know, man. You know, he's like the flavor of the month type deal. People love him. Joey Ryan got the same fucking reaction for the longest time too.
I did see on Twitter, it was kind of funny. I did see on Twitter Orange Cassidy was sitting in a chair and behind him was fucking MJF punching the seat behind him.
I saw that too. Yeah.
Maybe that might be something. He might get pissed enough to fucking fight with MJF. We'll see. I don't know. But I just want the guy to do something. I know he can wrestle. Look, I know he can wrestle. We talked about this ad litem. I know the guy can wrestle. Otherwise, AEW wouldn't have signed the guy. I'm not discrediting any of the talent in the ring. They can do more than what I could have ever done. But the point is, I've been watching this stuff for 40 years, and for me, a guy with his hands in his fucking pocket, waiting for somebody to piss him off, is not my cup of tea.
Okay, the only reason I'm okay with it right now is because he's technically assumed a manager role.
Right.
He's just standing there.
I'm okay
Looking like he's got
with.
swollen lips.
But if they put him in a match and he walks around and lightly kicks somebody in a singles match,
this guy reminds me of Fandango for some reason.
Yeah, he could.
Oh my god, that's the thing we fucking missed. JR actually relates. He says Neville reminds him of the British Bulldog.
What?
In what way does he? Because they both are English.
I guess.
And that's where it stops. You don't see Neville standing there flexing constantly.
And I do know about the botch.
Botchamania.
By the botch finish.
Oh yeah.
The ref needs to be shot in the face for that.
Yep.
It's this fucking ref with a giant head.
This dude is all torso.
I don't know what he was thinking.
He probably knows Neville as Neville. And figured, like, this is where it ends. Whatever.
Right. Because it kind of killed the momentum of the match.
Even the fans there noticed it.
Did Ronnie go to this as well as the pay-per-view?
No, she's only going to Full Gear.
Oh, okay. You know what? You could probably get away with paying less for tickets to physically go to Full Gear than it's going to cost to watch it on fucking a streaming service.
Right.
Oh,
I do know that about a third of the arena is still empty. There's still about a third of the arena.
Where are they holding it?
Ticketmaster, yeah.
Huh?
Where is it taking place?
Baltimore.
What arena? Like, is it a smaller arena or?
I don't know. It looks like it might be at the arena in Baltimore, whatever it is.
I look at like AEW could probably sell out the ACC here, but it would be very close to probably not happen.
It's in Baltimore.
Like when NXT came here the first time, they went to like a sort of like a theater type place, which was the atmosphere is so much better than the stadium.
They only have 327
Okay.
sections. I'm just saying.
It's 27 sections. 27 sections, 3 levels. So there'd be
I
150.
understand.
Oh, she's.
That 3 levels of 27 sections is all they have for the arena.
So they have.
But other sections, like what dictates how big a section can be?
It depends. It depends. What? Just look up what the arena will seat. That'll tell you. Instead of sitting there trying to figure it out.
Regardless, I don't really care that much. I'm pretty sure by once it goes live, they'll be sold out. If it's a smaller arena, unless they're trying to fucking sell out huge fucking shit, then that's just
I don't
stupid.
know, man. I don't know.
They can hold over 14,500.
So
Yeah.
they're probably sitting at about 9,000 people, maybe.
So they're trying to sell out exactly what Raw, SmackDown, and NXT try to sell out here when they come here,
Right.
which is a bit lofty, but they should reach it, I think, for their first pay-per-view.
I don't think they will, Basement. That's 5,000 seats. Baltimore isn't that big of a city.
It is. And
You get a lot of you get a decent amount of people buying last minute too. They'll probably sell or get close to.
Oh, they didn't sell
I
out
really
Charlotte.
wish.
Apparently,
I really wish Pac would do more like fucking suplexes.
I know Charlotte didn't sell out. Half the arena was empty. I do know that the numbers were out and NXT caught up to AEW. They were like 20, what was it, 2,000? 22,000?
Or what?
They're both
What are you talking
like,
about?
how many viewers they had last
Oh,
night?
for the this week.
Yeah.
Oh.
And a lot
I have to say I think AEW was the actual somewhat better show.
I wouldn't disagree. I don't know. I haven't seen AEW yet, so.
The inclusion of Raw and SmackDown in NXT actually hurts hurts NXT.
it does.
But it did. It was only one match, though. Say hi.
It's just that there was like an overbearing sense that Raw and SmackDown were there during it. This is your favorite.
Do what?
Your favorite.
Oh. Why is he in the ring? Thank God.
The whole time I was looking at that the first time, like, why would
Watching
he
the
just
referee in the
fucking
background.
kick him in the goddamn face? And then he did exactly that.
Well, that's exactly what needed to fucking happen.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's like he comes in and does the stupid shit. He needed to get his ass beat immediately, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, you're
Got ready for bed there, baby girl.
for that baby girl. I tried getting
Saw that at the Bojangles Arena. What a name!
It's a food chain.
Yep.
It's like a fast food restaurant chain.
Well,
And it got started.
Oh.
in
yeah, like Bojangles really, really big down here, dude.
Never heard of it in my life as a food chain, but
They're like Popeyes.
Yeah,
but with
it's a
more
chicken
fries.
joint.
so I would love their chicken.
You might. You might.
Love it.
It's all about Popeyes right now.
Hey, Wendy, Rey Mysterio's on TV tonight.
Thank God. Hey, Wendy, Rey Mysterio is wrestling for the World Championship.
Rey Mysterio's wrestling for the world title.
He's like, I can't take it, my brain! My brain!
Come here. Give me kisses.
Nope.
Say night-night. Say bye.
Night, Wendy.
Say bye.
I feel like he's just gonna toss her off to the corner. Say bye! Just fucking chucks her.
Orange Cassidy's dead. That's great.
Yeah, one kick to the face, and I saw that kick multiple times now.
Yeah.
It was pretty brutal, man. He fully hit him in the face. His glasses went flying.
You guys saw that. It's a shame. Those were nice glasses, too.
Fuck him.
I don't care.
He's still dead inside. I don't know if I'll ever be able to kick with low enthusiasm again.
Right?
Well, there wasn't my chance of beating JP this week.
Why would happen?
Injuries?
Eichler got a touchdown.
The ref's name is Remsworth? The fuck?
Is Remsworth?
Yeah. Called them Remsworth checking on Trent.
Oh.
Checking on Trent. He doesn't give a shit about Pac.
Trent Beretta doesn't give a shit about Pac?
No, the ref.
Are you speaking ill of Remsworth?
No. That's right. The ref's like, I'll check on Trent. Pac's okay.
It does not look good for Trent. Shooting star press!
Nothing looks good for Trent.
This is where the fuck finish comes in.
Yeah. He didn't move. He didn't move, my friend. Is that on Trent or who's that on? I don't even know.
I think it was on Trent because
It's on Trent because the ref thought it was supposed to end this way, and I think Neville thought it was supposed to end this way. Trent was like, fuck it, man. I'm dead already. Let me be.
Klondike Bill's favorite man win of the match.
okay, so I'm just gonna say that Trent Beretta should get reprimanded backstage. Dude, you know the spot. Unless he was legit hurt. And he couldn't move or whatever.
No, he just fucked up.
But I'm just saying.
I heard your naughty swear word. The fuck? Unrivaled, unmatched. He fucking lost a couple times. The hell are you talking about, man?
He heard
See, this is weird. They go to commercial break, picture in picture, for this. She's like walking out of the arena.
Yeah.
I guess it's the perfect time because it's literally something I don't want to see. But why not? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like maybe TNT doesn't care about going full commercial versus picture in picture. I feel like this is the time I would go full commercial.
Right. I don't know why they continue to do this.
Now, if I remember this show, most of the commercials are picture in picture. There might be one or two that aren't, but this is one I would definitely say should be. It's either like they show this stuff, which I guess is what they want to get to, but I don't need to see this right now.
I don't know, man.
Goldberg's walking behind him. He's still trying to find his way to the ring in Saudi Arabia.
Right? Now we got these fucking assholes. We got Private Party and...
They say there's more than...
I'm just fast forwarding through this shit.
What, JP?
Why? We can't.
Oh, shit.
Oh. They said
Whatever.
there's more than 1,200 tickets left for full gear.
Okay. Whatever.
Full queer, more like it. You know what I'm saying?
Full stop, right?
I hope Sonny gets
Trek,
Sonny
shut
gets
up.
hit by a train.
Alright, so let me know when you get to the fucking lights. They shut off. I'm sorry. I thought
Outside of the
you...
commercial?
Yeah, I'm past the commercial.
Alright. I'm looking at Private Party right now, so.
Oh, yeah, you guys are going to be in a minute. I'm sorry. I hate these fucking commercials. These fucking assholes, man. I swear.
And Sylvia Russia commercials hate you.
But the match was pretty good, but the ending,
Yeah, that was.
I've got to shit on it. I've got to shit on it.
Botchamania.
Imagine, again, and I'm going to say it until people get it in their fucking head, WWE was to do that, people would be fucking shitting all over it. Apparently, it was the greatest match
This
ever.
is more of like an indie mistake.
It is.
Because I see it a lot in the indies. I don't hardly ever see this in WWE.
No.
That, like, the ref and the people in the match are, like, miscommunicated.
Well,
Alright, well, I'm back to the full screen, but nothing's happening. A, E, black screen.
Okay, so, I mean, the whole... Well, this is Cody Rhodes, so... The whole,
This is the thing. I'm kind of... I don't like this, and I said
don't
it.
like his entrance.
But why is he entering this way if he's just coming out to make an announcement? He's coming out with suit and tie to come out and talk. And I said, like, even when I was watching it the other day, I'm like, Triple H doesn't enter this way.
No.
Fucking guy walks through he enters, like, with all the glitz and glamour in the world when he is going to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
But what the fuck? This guy's coming out to make an announcement. What a waste of pyro and everything. Just let him walk out.
Yep.
And he's the only one that enters from under the ground. The fuck, does he live in a cave?
What do you mean, no basement? He's back, Cody.
See, man. Yes, good shot.
Alright, here comes...
So, taking into consideration he entered from under the ground with all the fireworks and all the fanfare, he goes on to speak. This is why he shouldn't have entered this way. It doesn't actually work with the promo he's speaking about.
It's another thing.
It's little things, man. Still a great promo and entertaining. It's just, man, I gotta nitpick when I gotta nitpick. Liquidy lower lip. Liquid lips.
I know, and this is another reason why I just can't get past Cody. Yeah, he could talk, but I can't get past his. Here's why I am the best in the world at what I do. I can't get past that, and I'm sorry for people. You could sit there and say, but he cut a good pro. If you listen to what I said, yes, he's a great talker, but I can't get past. I can't get past this. Sounds like a.
I can't get past the way that he speaks because his mouth gets so watery.
I know.
He's like Daffy Duck. Nice.
Find myself on the marquee. He's trying to cut a promo like his dad is what he's doing.
Yeah.
And I didn't like Dusty Rhodes promos. Couldn't fucking understand a goddamn thing he was fucking saying.
Sounds like a lot of the fucking era. Roided up or coked out of their mind. Come out and yell shit.
Just
fucking, I don't know what the fuck Ultimate Warrior ever was talking about.
You're right. You could understand.
I'm from Mars, bitch.
You could understand woo. Or let me tell you something, brother.
No, but I can clearly understand what Cody Rhodes is saying. He has a lisp, but it's not like destructive.
But I just can't get past it. It's his tongue. It's just all I can see is his tongue.
I know. I'm like I can't stop looking at his mouth. His lips get so wet, and his tongue is just so intense for some reason. Business. I don't understand why it's happening.
Why? What's happening?
Why he lisps. I do like this promo though because it's literally exactly what people were saying on social media at the same time.
Ellis Island for professional wrestler. The fuck does that even fucking mean?
It means freedom. Don't look into it.
But
don't look into it.
Oh my god! It's so, no, it don't make any fucking sense.
It makes sense. Yeah.
No, it don't.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
I don't understand. You deserve what though?
What does he?
What
deserve?
does he deserve? Yeah, this chant made no sense to me, and I called it out the first time I saw it. Deserve what?
The title shot?
I don't
But
know.
does he?
Chris Jericho better not lose, man. Oh, fucking love Chris Jericho. Dang it, if you just do it. An albatross that's gonna sit on your chest. I like this part of it too, though.
Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. The silver spoon shit. See, I don't. Okay.
I like it. I like it.
But it's about what it's about what he said. It's not.
It's he's not putting him down. He's putting them on the same level, kind of, which is a bit weird. I like that is the thing I think was probably the most impactful thing he said in the thing.
This I can agree with, but the only reason that people are saying this is one of the great promos of all time is because he said, "You stupid dick."
No, I mean I didn't even really catch that on my first watch through because that was the non fucking statement. Like it's more about, and then when he started saying like he surrounds himself with millennial, he needs this generation more than they need him, was probably the best statement of the whole thing. Solid pro.
Yeah, it was good. I'm not saying it was bad. However,
And I'm not going to compare the way I feel about the promo to people that are out there just fucking, this is the best thing ever in the world because they're also retarded. So
exactly.
I
It was good.
tend to not want to compare myself to people that are retarded.
It was good. It's the best promo that AEW's had ever.
And it's kind of
It's only
good
the
to
sixth
see
fucking
that,
show. What's that?
but it's good to see that because my big point with them has always been they don't have a lot of people that can cut it on the mic.
Correct.
Is this fucking lesbian dude?
Do what?
This guy in the commercial. Mr. Sprint.
I'm gonna shove a fucking broomstick up his ass.
He'd probably like that, so I don't know.
Sprint Evo. I've heard he is.
You know those red and blue bags, red and blue bags with the stuff you love in it. Those fucking drugs.
Right.
No, it's Doritos, and it's half filled, and terrible.
So it was a good promo, but I'm not gonna sit here. Nope, here comes fucking the Lucha Brothers.
Why do they come in with the suit
Why
jacket? Like I
in
don't
the
understand
fuck
that.
What in the fuck are they wearing around their fucking neck?
It just they have those. They gave them medals
For what?
for being second place
Oh my god.
in the tag tournament. They also got medals for some reason.
So
Introduced at the last
here's-
second.
So this is dumb. So if they lose them, they have to give them up because they're not second place.
No, I don't think. I think it was just like they have the medals and they're showing them off.
Why?
It has
why
no
would they-
relevance, but
So
it's
whoever loses gets second place. I don't understand that. That makes no sense. Whatever. I ain't even gonna fucking try to justify it.
they both have.
And
I think they have
why are-
medals that say AEW or something, and then I don't know. One of them ends up with I don't know what the fuck's happening, but they have medals. That's all I know, and they're in. They have something to do with the tag matches. Should have not ended that way.
That was a shit ending.
They're gonna have some work cut out for them building those tag titles up after the way that they were treated on their fucking first fucking voyage out.
No, I agree with you. We talked about it on Saturday. And these guys. Oh my god.
fuck is happening to you?
I just sneezed.
Hooah! You turned into Roman Reigns for a while there.
That's the way I sneeze. Shit fucking hurts me, by the way. Why is he... What the fuck is going on?
I kind of hate Dark Order. I just don't understand them, and I don't want to.
Great. They have the Spanish announcers table.
Yeah, I have SCU on the
I can't wait till
American.
I can't wait until they put somebody through the table. What in the actual fuck? What the fuck are they doing?
What vodka cranberry? Literally a party I would never want to be part of.
Right.
Somehow I think it ends in butt fucking each other. It's a party with our privates.
Holy fuck.
They weren't allowed seats. They're like, fuck it, yeah, we'll stand.
They're the champions, though. I don't. That makes. What in the fuck is going on? I don't.
Maybe they wanted to stand, man. We got bad bums.
Alright. I'm not gonna let that slide. That's bullshit. The champions should be the ones that sit fucking. They're. Whatever.
I think they just should have never shown them there. Because, like, I mean, sitting at commentary is I don't really give a shit if they're sitting or standing. I don't have to see them, and I won't. This is what I don't understand. Why?
So this is for third place with the. What in the actual
Yes.
fuck? So.
They're trying to give credence to why this match is happening, but it's like, no.
Are they always gonna have a fucking tournament
I hope to God not.
to decide who's gonna be? What in the actual dumb fucking shit is going on? This is trash. This makes no fucking sense. Everybody's a winner. You get a participation trophy.
They're adding them, I guess, to like. I mean, they want to rank because if you're looking at it from a perspective of having a win-loss record, they want, and also being in a tournament, they want to rank who was the third place so that maybe they could be the next challengers or some stupid shit like that. There's some sense to it, but it's just like out of nowhere there's medals. It's like, what? Why do they need medals? Why can't you just have the match?
What in the hell?
Why didn't they just do a fucking round robin thing? Fucking just I don't fucking understand this. This makes no sense to me. I'm sorry.
Why are these guys out there? Like, I don't understand
You
what
got
they are.
these fucking idiots. What the fuck are they doing?
I want to know who fucking let the dolphin in the building.
Dolphinator. Like, no matter what, anytime I look at the guy that hasn't been tagged in from Private Party, I think of fucking Bowser from the Mario movie. I can't get past it.
Nope.
So you got Bowser there and you got Sonic there.
We also have fucking guy that looks like Shamu.
Well, last week we had the Street Fighter guys there, didn't we?
Okay.
Just so you know.
Well, I'm just saying we could actually do it tonight in the fridge.
I can't even remember who won this because I did not care for this match.
No, I don't. I don't even know what to think, to be honest with you right now. I am trying to figure out why they're giving a third place. What are we at the fucking Olympics now, or what? The fuck's going on?
We are at the
My
Olympics.
thing is, here's my thing. What are they gonna fucking do this all the time, or
Yes.
what? Do you see
You
what I
challenge
mean?
for the world championship, you get a second medal for silver medal for trying.
But then what about the third place team? I don't know if they stay third place. I don't fucking understand this shit. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
I think I wish they just had like a power ranking system and that like they came up on screen with a graphic or something instead of being like, and you get a medal for some reason.
Here's another thing. The fucking champions have fucking medals. What the fuck? Why?
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. They're trying. Okay, so they are trying to make the title feel more important than they made it feel. They fucked up, is all I'm saying, and they're trying to make it feel important now that they know they fucked up because they made the title seem very meaningless by throwing them on the ground and then having a tournament that ended in a roll up.
Yep.
So they think that by having medals,
It's gonna make it better.
They gotta fight for something. Apparently, even though win-loss record is enough, I don't know.
My knitting
Fuck it is.
in the middle of the room.
Oh. It's not. It's not. I swear to God, I wouldn't lie about something like that.
And it's
See it in there. See this. Where are you guys at? You guys still on the match?
Yeah,
Yeah, it went to a full blown commercial for me.
the fuck? It didn't even look like it was going to a commercial. Maybe it's going now.
It's back. It's back. It's fine.
Okay. Well, fuck. I don't know where I am.
Heather's gonna sit in for a second. She's got.
gotta find my knit needle, otherwise I ain't gonna get that blanket done.
The hair looked good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stop hitting on it.
I'm not.
Why?
I grew up in the house for 4 women, so I'm very well trained. Thank you very much.
The fuck are you saying, Trey?
I have no idea. He
It's
sounds
like-
like he's mumbling.
He's
I
muffled.
grew up in the house with 4 women, so I'm very well trained.
You
in compliments
grew up
and
in 4
noticing
women?
things.
And he grew up in a house with 4
He
women.
grew up-
He's very well trained.
Trek, why are you? What are you sitting? You're like. And I'm not picking on you, but we can barely understand you. Do you have everything under a pillow?
No.
Now you sound better.
Okay.
Nope, now you sound muffled again.
He went quiet, that's why.
see this trend in wrestling now where like matches end up being longer than it used to be. Matches were never long enough. Now matches are too long most of the time.
Especially when it comes
Like
Yeah.
they have to pick and choose which match should be long and which match shouldn't be.
For some fucking reason, people seem to think that a match has to be 20 minutes long now.
But it's all or nothing with fucking booking, which kills me. It's like certain matches need to be 20 minutes. Certain matches need to be 1 minute. Certain matches need to be 5. Certain matches need to be 10. If you do not understand which ones are which, then are you sure you're in the right fucking business?
I don't know. I know Arn Anderson and DDP and a couple of others. I think Tully Blanchard is a producer. So, and that's where you get the WCW booking aspect of it, is with Arn Anderson. Like, a lot of the run-in shit, that's Arn Anderson. He produces those. Kevin Sullivan is another producer, isn't he?
My question is, why are they celebrating
No.
being third place?
I don't fucking know what. See,
This is like the problem because like the celebration should be, we're champions. If we're not champions, we're fucked. Not we're third place, but we're not champions. So I don't
well,
know.
the thing is, here's the thing. This instead of having this fucking match, they should have done.
Now they're gonna have like a triple threat tag or something probably with the first, second, and third, which makes no sense to me.
Well, what should happen is second and third should face off again for the number one contendership.
Yep. And that might be what they do. I don't. Oh, I love this promo. This is fucking hilarious.
Is this the Chris Jericho?
Yeah.
I seen it.
It copies the whole fucking Brandy Rhodes thing with Cody Rhodes to a T. Gets up and kisses him.
Yeah, that I seen. That was pretty funny. It was just mocking everything.
Why is he in full gear in a fucking bathtub?
Well, I'm actually behind you guys. So once the promo ends or whatever, stop it and then I'll watch it. Or, you know what I mean?
Catch up to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Turn the fucking mics in the arena off.
I actually don't mind that. You keep saying dead ass. I mean, that is probably have Jack Hager sitting in the corner not saying a fucking word. That's probably the funniest thing about it. Or this, him blowing the bubbly or whatever. I mean, it's funny, but it's. No, that's pretty funny. A little bit of bubbly.
I wake up and it's hard to understand how great I am. That was fucking great, man. I love that promo.
Now I'm gonna say that was better than that was a pretty good segment.
It's Jericho at its finest, man.
It is. But he did this throughout his whole career, so this is nothing
Yeah.
new to him.
This reminds me a lot of like what he
So-
was doing that was so over with WWE before he left. Like he keeps reinventing,
Yeah.
and just he's a funny fucking person.
So they're whatever. They want to try to not have everybody remember that. You kind of not want to have people remember what you did with the World Tag Team titles before they were even presented to the champions.
Yeah,
keep
and then you show
showing
it.
Why? They're so dumb.
Which makes no sense. This doesn't make sense.
No, they don't.
Because they just finished the tournament beating everybody else. They should not be defending their title at all at full gear.
Nope.
A little bit the bubbly.
Well, then why are they? Never mind. I know why they're doing it. I get it, but so stupid. It's illogical. Illogical.
Oh man. Bobbitt's girlfriend.
Okay, I'm fast forwarding because it's at a full
Alright.
commercial.
I'm gonna have to actually switch
Your
to a different.
face is a full commercial.
Don't start with me today, Bobbit.
Don't start, never give up.
Alright, I paused it. I'm at.
Alright, I will start.
I'm actually at. If you're. What's her name? She's the one that got beat up. What? Jamie?
We've got Freddie Mercury coming into the ring.
Oh, do you? Okay. Well, I actually have the girl that Brandy beat the shit out of.
You can call it that.
Well, you missed Freddie Mercury coming out with a mustache.
What the fuck is wrong with people today? Fuck is I just.
Why does she have a mustache? This is like a bit too much in the cosplay world, but I actually like the girl that was introduced first. Shanna.
Oh, I know why. Because it's Freddie Mercury.
Mhm. Does she also have AIDS? Did she go full fucking cosplay?
Isn't this the one that's challenging Riho for the title?
I thought that was Sheena.
Okay. I don't know who's who. They all look alike to me. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Shanna. Shanna.
She can take the fucking mustache off now.
But why is Rio wrestling again? Is my question.
Do what?
She wrestles constantly.
Who does?
Rio. I was saying the other day, I'm like, I know they're trying to tell that like fighting champion underdog story with her,
Mm-hmm.
but do you really want to tell that when like you have a decent roster size that has no exposure?
Right.
And people like her. So, I mean, I can't.
Yeah, that's why she's there constantly.
Not
But I
only
just don't
that,
like the idea of a champion being there and wrestling all the time. They did the right thing with Chris Jericho. He literally only wrestles at pay-per-views.
The title looks like a fucking egg.
Yeah, it was a bad title design, I'm not gonna lie.
Target got it.
I mean, in my opinion, and I'm gonna say this now, I think that the women's title should look like a miniature because, again, it should look like a miniature of the men's title.
It should basically be almost exactly. It should be the exact same thing in most cases. You know what? Make it look almost the exact same. Just make it some way like related to the women.
Yes.
But don't make this Fabergé egg bullshit because it just looks so petite and like weirdly insulting. It's like if everybody wants to like strive for equality, but what if the men's championship looked like that?
People would be like, what the fuck is that?
Exactly. So apparently, like Freddie Mercury is like a trainer for a lot of the women.
This girl? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because she's the oldest out of them all except for Aja. And
I don't know what
Awesome
Asha is right
Kong-
now.
Awesome Kong is actually a coach. So she's also a trainer?
She's a fucking golem from the Jewish fucking lore. That
Yeah, I know.
fucking asshole summoned into the deep.
I'd still fuck it.
Oh my god, Bobby.
At
I think it would fuck you to death.
least he's honest.
Oh, here comes Aubrey.
No, you can't wrestle. Not in my ring.
And then she looks at her, are you okay? Yes, I'm fantastic. I just
We just
got
hate-
something-
She has these like
Does she
wrestling
ask
in a wrestling ring?
after every fucking move? She's like, are you okay? There she's gonna ask her, are you okay?
she's over the top with everything she does, and it seems like so rehearsed. Like she gets down on one knee and puts her arm out. And it's like, fuck, man, are you waiting for the cameras to take a shot? Does the same thing all the time too. I fucking hate her.
And she does. She's over exaggerative. It's just annoying as fuck to me. And then here we go with the over exaggeration of the kick.
And then half the
She
time she's
fucking
taking the
looks at
impact
her.
herself.
I'm gonna critique her through every fucking match. I cannot avoid it until she stops fucking doing it. I'm about to tweet her and say, "Can you stop acting like you're?" Look at her.
Same thing. Oh, look at this. It was close. Fucking. Hope a meteor comes from now from the heavens and just obliterates her.
Well, she does one of these things too. She'll like.
Yeah, all of her actions are so like.
She's getting ready
It seems like she's rehearsed a play and then she's in the ring playing it.
It's like she's getting ready to take off somewhere because she does this. It's like
Everything is so over exaggerated when she moves her hands. It's like, are you a natural fucking human being or are you some sort of fucking creepy ass fucking cyborg?
She was actually this far off the mat, but she's like, you was this close.
You know this?
She said, come on, what are you doing? What does it fucking look like I'm doing, fucking idiot? You seen it? No, don't do it. Oh, no, god damn it. Oh, she got her. Are you okay? And points at her, are you okay? Every fucking time. It's like, stop. And there she goes, getting ready to take off. Like
She needs to stop being so into the action
she's so
because
animated. She's animated.
it's like a triple threat anytime she's fucking in it. It's like she's the special guest referee all the time.
And what we
If you're a
mean by
referee, we shouldn't notice you. That's your job, not
And
to be
what we
noticed,
mean-
not to stand out like a fucking gymnast in the middle of the ring doing fucking yoga poses.
and what I mean and what probably what basement what I mean by special guest referee is special.
Yeah, look at her all the time. She's too animated, and she's too close.
And there she's asking again, are you okay?
Like any move that gets done, she's got to get up and fucking kiss the wrestler. Are you okay? Are you okay? Should I perform fucking cunnilingus?
Cunnilingus.
Oh, cunnilingus.
Look, she gives her a wet willy.
I'll give her away, Willie.
Why don't can I you know
She'll
on
give
these
you a wet willy.
surfboard things, this surfer board thing that they do that she was just doing.
Yeah.
Why did they not check the shoulders?
Yeah,
Constantly here
that's the
every
one
fucking
thing that's
time.
kind of gotten lost. I remember seeing the refs being fucking so attentive, like they prioritize with the referee. Anytime two shoulders are down, you start counting.
So
It makes people break holds and all that shit.
I can't remember if it was Raw or if it was NXT last night. Somebody did that, and the ref actually checked the shoulders.
WWE is pretty on it with that kind of stuff, but they tend to forget at times.
SmackDown last Friday was Daniel Bryan versus Adam Cole.
I think it goes from ref to ref.
It's
It's
in
not-
the details, though. I mean, just the littlest of things for me. And yes, it's petty bullshit.
Well, I mean, it's because Aubrey's more about getting fucking TV time than she is about being a referee. So
Well, it doesn't help that the company itself only has like 4 referees. So they constantly have to rotate them out between matches, and we end up seeing a few of them like 5-6 times a night.
She's refed every inaugural championship match. She refed every inaugural championship match, I do believe. Who?
She's the Earl Hebner of the company. Even though Earl Hebner's there.
Well, Earl Hebner's like 80. I don't know how much more he can do.
I feel like every time she does something, there's just so much. It's like she's fucking moving around and being like, she's not naturally doing anything. Nobody naturally moves the way she moves.
No.
She doesn't. She looks unnatural, and it stands out, which I don't like.
Hey, quick, let's message Ronnie and sit there and tell her to throw a cup of water at Aubrey and see if she short circuits.
Seriously, fucking Robo Central here. Oh my god. Jeez. Freddie Mercury. This is the thing, like, I kind of hate it, but like, I find like Japanese or Chinese wrestling does it a lot more, where they literally imitate to a point a fucking singer. And it's just weird. Like Shinsuke Nakamura's gimmick, like he eventually turned it into like something that was a bit more original, but she's literally out there cosplaying as fucking Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
Yep.
the Japanese do a
But so
lot.
who
That's
is
their
she?
showmanship. They do a lot of that.
But here's the thing: I don't mind showmanship. I only mind it though. Like, are you literally just taking somebody else's fucking popularity and making it your own?
That's what the Asian culture does. I mean, do you not see how many knockoffs are out there?
Like
It's like
Taichi.
I understand like a lot of wrestlers end up doing that by like borrowing from other wrestlers, but literally like it's like somebody coming out there and fucking being Elvis
Mm-hmm.
and fucking doing everything Elvis did all the time, constantly.
Right.
Like eventually, I'm just like, okay, well, you are never gonna win anything.
Right. Why? Why are you asking if she's okay? No, she's just slamming the mat for no fucking reason because she's in that much fucking pain. Jesus
JP,
Christ.
what's your favorite color?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I
Who
really,
actually has favorite colors though? This
I
is the thing I
really
don't get.
don't. I like red and orange or my. I like them, but I wouldn't say they're my favorite color. It just depends. If they, what I really like is color coordination. If that
My
makes
favorite
sense.
color is blue.
Like I love color coordination. I don't particularly like one particular color. Like I like a blue and an orange combination, a red and a gray or a red and a black. Just seems to work for me. She kicked out. Oh my god, Excalibur lost his fucking shit. Are people really that emotionally involved in this match that they're reacting the way that they are?
No.
Yes.
I mean, it hasn't been a bad match. It's been a pretty good
No, I'm
match.
not.
It's just it's not a match that's going to incite emotions from me because they're literally wrestling for nothing.
Well, I'm just. Is this match that emotionally involving?
For the super fans, it is.
Super fans,
Super gay.
Ooh, that was a.
super gay Osborne. Everything's freezing like a bitch for me, so I gotta change my
Mine
stream.
died already.
Oh.
Fuck was that?
It's called a penis.
Okay, so. How many times is she gonna fucking do that move?
This is terrible.
dead.
She dead.
She dead. She landed on her butt. Oh, for fuck's sake. She missed.
I will kiss it, make it better.
It will poop on your face.
I'm okay with that.
Are you?
Yes.
What if it's a big, wet,
That's a nice
splattery
move.
one?
Everybody's like, why did she lose? Because she can't always win, you fucking idiots!
Yeah,
Jesus
but
Yes,
Christ.
the other
yes,
thing
you
too
can.
is this is the same thing that WWE gets shit on all the time.
No, and
A
you're
champion losing in a tag match, taking the pin. But I feel like I'm okay with it being Riho because she has to be this character that's kind of getting by the skin of her teeth, not
okay,
this fucking dominating figure. Oh
but
god, not this.
if I remember correctly, she is the one that's facing her, so she had to get over her. See? She had to get over her on. That just tells me that Riho's winning. Oh, God. Have you? What?
Where is she?
You're not talented. What?
I hope she comes out on fucking Awesome Kong's shoulders when they wrestle as a one unit.
I don't understand. But whatever. Who cares?
I don't know. The one thing I'll grant them is like they understand at least a bit more what's happening social media wise. When people shit on her and say she's not a wrestler, what the fuck is she doing? And she's like, "Well, I'm gonna get a wrestler and be a manager." But I don't know, man.
Just as long. Look, just as long as she doesn't ever fucking wrestle again, I'm okay with it.
I hope she wrestles immediately.
She doesn't even need to be a manager either, because what I just saw there was William Shatner talking. That wasn't Brandy Rhodes.
It wasn't too bad, but it's just like, I'm like, what is she getting at? Just as long as she don't fucking wrestle, I don't care. I don't ever want to see her. If I could never see her wrestle again, I'd be okay with it. I'm fast forwarding because I'm at a full commercial.
No.
Sean Spears, Tully Blanchard. No more garbage wrestling. What? Who's this?
He started removing his teeth or something. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Why is he trying to pull his teeth out? Brandon Cutler.
Hey, it's Ty Dillinger.
It is. It's the Dillinger of ties. What?
The perfect tense.
Perfect motherfucker.
Okay, that was trash.
He's not intimidated at all by Tully Blanchard. This is an old motherfucker in a suit on the side. Like, what? What?
People fucking. See, that's one thing. It's because it's Tully Blanchard they should be intimidated. That's where Jim Ross just needs to stop with the shit. I just.
It doesn't work with the audience they're trying to capture because the audience they're trying to capture for the most part don't even know who the fuck he is.
Exactly.
He just looks like an old guy in a suit, and that's it.
Yep. In fact, I've had
Old
people say,
guy in a suit.
Who is that guy with Ty Dillinger? Of course, you wouldn't know. But yet, you think AEW is the greatest thing since fucking Wonder Bread. If you pay attention to fucking wrestling, like you should, you fucking marks, that is Tully Blanchard. Tully Blanchard is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
One of the original Four Horsemen.
He is one of the original Four Horsemen. Him, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, and Rick Flair. So, just throwing that out. In his prime, you want to talk about a guy that never got a world title but should have? Tully Blanchard's that guy. Now, he was known to be a dick, a douche, when he was, working. He was unbearable to work with at times. Because he thought that he was the greatest thing since Wonder Bread. He was good. That's a good. That was
Hey, it's my friend's birthday today.
They need a mid card title, man.
They do, and I think they'll.
I'm actually okay with them taking their time with it. And I feel like it should come out in the next pay per view or something, but I also think they should like build it properly. I don't want to see another tournament yet, but I do think it deserves a tournament.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are gonna have a fucking Croatian death match.
Croatian death match.
If Joey Janela can get out of this fucking deathmatch gimmick shit.
It seems like he's trying, which is good, but at the same time, it's a hard thing to get away from
It is.
because you're literally going to always technically under entertain people that are expecting something from you.
No.
Hey, look at what happened to Dean Ambrose.
My thing is he picked a fight, and this is my issue with Joey Janela. He picks a fight with Enzo Amore, and Enzo Amore gets shit up.
Like that kind of stuff. Like as long as it doesn't like translate to the wrestling ring, I don't really give a shit.
And I can agree with that to an extent. See, now this right here. Chris
Yeah, I'd like to
Jericho-
see what they're saying
Yeah,
or hear what they're saying. Sorry.
This is an issue that I have with AEW.
Why go to picture in picture
So dumb. So dumb. I don't understand. I get it, but I don't.
Hey, basement.
Mm-hmm.
Dol- Dollar Tree's gonna start selling alcohol.
Who?
The Dollar Tree.
Well, we don't have that here. Nobody can sell alcohol here, but like the fucking government stores.
Really.
Yeah, we can't buy it from like convenience, or we can't buy it from a gas station.
That is so weird. You don't have like liquor stores or anything?
We have a LCBO, which is the liquor store and the beer store, but they're government owned and closed early.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Hey,
There's no way to regulate it.
so you pretty much gotta stock the fuck up if you want to fucking drink late night, huh?
Pretty much.
Damn. That's insane.
JP, you going to get that Dollar Tree alcohol?
Me? No. Which it shouldn't have been.
Doesn't make sense. But why? You haven't really done anything that makes this make sense, Moxley.
As you can see, they're showing his past shit.
Yeah, because nothing's happened in AEW to warrant this.
Exactly.
And I disagree with that statement that he's the baddest son of a bitch in the game, because he's not.
He wants to be.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody should want to be. But just because you want to be doesn't mean that it's going to happen.
Exactly.
Fuck you, doctors! Why am I in this weirdly lit hospital?
Well, here we go with fucking goddamn. Here we go. Showing this fucking backyard
I hope this
wrestling
match
bullshit.
ends with Moxley letting himself on fire and just dying in the middle of the ring.
That would be great.
Kenny Omega!
Okay, Michael Buffer.
Who does he look like? Oh, a bitch, yeah. Sorry.
He's gonna come and do some cowboy shit. The fuck? That's what he said, right? I'm gonna.
Hangman Purge.
That's what his shirt says. Arrive, do cowboy shit.
It's Soviet Russia cowboy shit, do you? Nobody left that.
Who wants to be in Japan?
Me?
Because that was no. I said he wants to be in Japan.
Oh.
That was
I
Tokyo.
was gonna say that's Tokyo's main strip.
I will give Kenny Omega credit where credit is due. He is doing what he does best. He's not showcasing that he's one of the 4 executive vice presidents. He's actually wrestling. And I will give him his due. He's one of the best in ring performers in business today. In the industry, I should say. So I can't shit on him for that. But as far as cutting a promo, that's oh Christ.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's calling himself the best ever, but yet he thinks Chris Jericho is the best ever.
He calls himself the Spanish Gum. Whatever that means. Guess he gave a lot of gum jobs back in Mexico.
He did.
He had to pay the bills somehow.
I think he was periscoping.
Maybe, whatever. I don't give a shit.
At least he ditched the fucking panda hat.
I will say if he had long hair, he'd look exactly like a woman.
It's because he's still a baby.
This has been one of those shows where it has actually been.
Yeah, I felt like both NXT and AEW were kind of this week.
NXT was okay. I would.
I don't know, man. What stood out with you at all?
NXT, nothing.
I don't even remember what the fuck happened. Yeah, it was
Well, I mean, the main event stood out for me.
not for me. The main event actually made the show worse for me, but
I mean, the ending of what happened, and everybody's talking about it, saying that fucking Finn Balor is back with the Bullet Club. He's not.
no. But I prefer NXT to actually just stay separate from SmackDown and Raw. In all honesty, like it does them no favors.
No, but they kind of have to do it because they're having a fucking pay-per-view, so they kind of have to do it. Though.
Well, it's actually looking to help NXT in viewership, but at the same time, it's like, man, I don't know. Like, I can't handle fucking Raw and SmackDown. Do I have to see them again somewhere else?
No, you're right.
Yes.
I mean, it was good that they only had the one match.
And only those 3. And it made sense for the 3 of them to be there because they were never in NXT.
But like the rest of the matches on the show were just,
No, you're right. I'm not, but I'm just saying both shows were, they were okay.
The only leg up I give for AEW is the fact that they had a solid promo and a solid video package. Though the wrestling, I would say for between AEW and NXT is the same this week. I don't see a clear winner in wrestling. But that's just me.
No, I mean, for NXT, I thought Dakota Kai and Shayna Baszler match was pretty good. It was okay. It was one of the better matches of the night.
It was probably the best match of the night.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Yeah, it was. Because I was thinking somebody else had a better match, but no, you're right. Yeah, I can. It was, and it was good. It was a good match.
And it was a good match.
It was better than the women's match that AEW put on tonight.
Well, the tag match, it wasn't that bad. It was actually decent considering, but
Yeah.
regardless, I mean, considering that usually the women in AEW are a complete like lost cause. That was one of the better things I've seen them do with the women. I don't know, man. I just kind of like fall even for most things. I think the only thing, like I said, is the promo package and that little segment with Jericho are kind of like they won over for entertainment for me, where the wrestling is on even keel for both.
Right. I'm fast forwarding. They gave us a lot of fucking time, didn't they?
We are at the end, Ronnie. We are watching Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and Sammy Guevara, and Adam Page.
Alright, I'm trying to get there. Oh, shit. Alright, so here we go. De Le Champion.
Le Champion. Oh, I fucking love him.
That was good. That was a pretty good vignette. This is probably the best vignette of the week.
It reminds me of the fuckface one that he did. It had me laughing, and I watched it multiple times, and I actually laughed at different parts as time went on.
Right. You know he's gonna take it as yeah. Chris Jericho doesn't want to give it away. Jericho looks 47.
Yeah, that's his age.
He's just a few months older, a few years, or just maybe like a year older than me.
Yeah, I mean, he wrestled for a living, and he partied constantly. It seems like so. It's kind of what you get.
Right.
So I will say, like, fuck, what's his name? Tim Storm was his name?
Tim Storm? Yes.
How old is that guy?
55.
For fuck's sakes, man, he's got like an old man head on like a 40-year-old body.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Plus, he seems like he's like 6'8" or something. The guy looks gigantic.
6'2", 6'1".
How big is fuckface? Aldous.
6'5", 6'6".
Well, then he's taller than him, so
No,
he is.
Tim Storm is not taller.
Hold on.
He is. I will bet you a taco.
No.
I like Tom Storm better.
I'll say Aldous is 6'2" or 6'3", and Tim Storm is 6'4", 6'5".
Tim Storm is 6'3".
Aldous 6'1".
No.
Then their camera work was genius because it made one guy look like a fucking monster and the other guy not.
Aldous is 6'4".
See?
What in the literal fuck? Watching that NWA Power, like the camera tricks.
It could be. It could be. But I don't know. I'd have to look at what you were... Are you talking about the first match?
Yeah, the first episode.
Okay, so they're probably...
Well, they have their camera like below base level, so everything kind of looks bigger.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I guess he was like more prominent in the picture.
This is
He just he moved around, and the match was built around him being bigger and stronger.
Yeah. Tim Storm can wrestle for a 55-year-old man.
Yeah, no, he's like his face aged, and the rest of him really did.
Yep. He's actually... And he has a regular full-time job.
He's a teacher
Yes, he's a school teacher.
and a grandpa.
Yep. Nick Aldis, he just works, wrestles.
I'm very surprised Nick Aldis never like went somewhere else.
Well, he was in Impact. I don't think he'll ever go anywhere else because
Well, now no, but like there must have been a time where WWE was kind of like, this is a guy that we should look at.
WWE wanted, they still do. Well, he's married to Mickey James.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yep.
He just seems like such a WWE guy in terms of like how he wrestles and physically how he looks.
Yep.
Plus, he's like great on the mic.
Yep. If he would be that, I wish WWE would have gone out to get him. They missed the boat, and now they're never gonna get him.
This is the thing that I kind of this is the way I feel with like a bunch of different wrestlers. Like Jay Lethal is one that I would have liked to see have a Impact has kind of like killed my dreams because they took a lot of talent, and though they did something with like I'm not gonna watch Impact,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a bunch of people there or were there that kind of like I'd have loved to see in a different atmosphere.
Jay Lethal's in Ring of Honor
Sorry, yeah.
now. He's actually hurt too, by the way.
No, he's getting up there too now. He's like 38 or something.
He might be.
I think he's 36 or 38. One of those. He's kind of like Kenny Omega's age, and Kenny Omega's another one I would have loved to see go to WWE.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Never gonna happen.
what are you
Instead, we get the same Kenny Omega that I've seen for years. It's not bad, but it's just more of the same, which kind of infuriates me.
Did Chris Jericho say no, keep going?
I think so.
I don't know.
He's making this poor kid wrestle.
Well, he's the champion.
He's a legend.
I like to see basement in the WWE.
What?
He would love to see Basement in the WWE.
Yeah,
In
well,
a bear suit.
I was in it. It was Dean Ambrose all along.
Right? You can see the discrepancy in ring between
Yeah.
these two.
The good thing is, Sammy's only like 22, so.
No, he's I think he's barely 20.
He's young. I think he's 21 or something, 22. Whatever, fuck him.
He's
He needs to learn.
He's in there with one of the 5 best wrestlers in the world today.
Yep. Le Champion! The Sperminator. Oh, Hagrid. Should have kicked him in the balls.
Yeah.
See, there's one of those moments where the kid got going faster than what he really needed to go, and
It bit him in the ass.
tried doing a chain move and it didn't work. Jumped outside the ring to do that back heel kick or whatever.
He's lacking the experience, is what I see. But you can't fault him. He's a fucking kid. At the same time, like, don't try things that you can't do until you can do them properly.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, so somebody explain to me why iPhone 11 has like 8 cameras on it. The fuck is the point of that?
Oh, well,
Different wide angles.
you know.
No, I don't. I'm asking.
I don't know. I don't have an iPhone and I never.
And you get a camera.
It's
You get a
too-
camera.
It's to make your dick pics look a lot better.
Oh.
It's a super wide. One of the cameras is a super wide angle that Samsung had for like 6 years already.
It's like, if you're that in love with taking pictures, buy a fucking actual camera.
No shit, right?
I can just see it right now. These fucking teeny boppers. We're in the club. Let me get my wide angle lens. Fuck off.
And according to Ronnie, Sammy is 26.
There is no fucking way that kid is
Right?
26.
No, there's no way. He looks like
Bullshit.
7 years old, going on 8.
He's going on 8. Because if this kid is 26 and he still hasn't learned how to fucking
He's
wrestle,
26. She's right.
wow, he's terrible.
He's garbage, man.
He's had how long has he been wrestling for? Then, I mean, and he
Too long.
still has these issues. That's bad.
Might as well try and beat Aaron Greene.
El Champion. JR needs to give it up, man. That's all I'm saying. He
Who?
doesn't know what the fuck he's. JR. He's like El Champion.
Oh god.
He just constantly flubs everything.
I right now I'm at a commercial.
Past that. Sammy Guevara debuted in 2003,
So
which
he's
means he
been
was
wrestling for 16 years.
when he was okay. So when he was 10,
Yeah.
he debuted. Who the fuck did he fight?
His sister.
It's fucking women's match then, I guess.
So he's been wrestling for 16 years, and he's wrestling like he's only been wrestling for 2 years. I don't know, man. That's not good.
He has a huge repertoire of moves, none of them in which he can actually pull off properly. Like he's at that age where he should be transitioning. If he's been around wrestling for that long, he should know. He should have the experience portion as well.
Oh, for 16 years? I mean, Jesus Christ, when Chris Jericho was in WWE, he'd only been wrestling for 10 years.
Caught him. Why can't he catch him? Is my
This
question.
tells me kid's lazy and doesn't want to actually learn.
Well, it's not.
It's not like
that.
he's a terrible wrestler or anything. He just
No.
he's like a tryhard. Is all I can say.
He's got an ego problem, I think, which is fine. He'll hopefully
Oh.
they'll rein it in somehow because
It's Shacker. It's Shacker. Shacker's here.
2-pack Shacker.
Aubrey is here as well. Fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
but I haven't really noticed. Oh, there. Never mind.
No, saw her fucking Jar Jar Binks face, and I knew.
No. I was gonna say she hasn't been too animated in this match, and as soon as that shit fucking happens. How much you want to bet Aubrey has her fucking? Oh, I was gonna say she has her.
He's like,
hands on her
stop it.
head.
Stop it, guys.
Yep, there she goes. She puts her hand. I think Aubrey. She's like, should I do it? Should I jump off the fucking apron?
You guys need to leave this ring right now. Oh my god, he's hurting. And she's like, okay, well, I guess I'm leaving the ring for some reason. The fuck? She's scared of fucking Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes. I'm here, bitches.
Oh, I know what. Okay.
But you can't deny that it was a pretty good like go home show because they do focus on wrestling while also like continue to build the storylines that were going on for Go Home. It's definitely better than what I see on Raw and SmackDown for Go Home. That's for damn sure.
I don't even think Raw and SmackDown do go home shows anymore.
I don't actually think they do regular shows. I think they just literally shit in a bucket and say it's this one's 2 hours and this one's 3 hours.
And Jack Hagar, freaking. Did you see Jack Hagar? He kind of braced for the hit to the back.
I don't know where you are and where I am.
I am right now. Cody Rhodes just gave Chris Jericho his finishing move, Crossroads.
Oh, I'm super future then. I won't say anything.
So Cody Rhodes and John Moxley shows up with his bodyguard.
I'm sorry, but they need to get rid of this fucking broom tied in barbed wire. It looks so stupid. I know he's the cleaner, but for fuck's sakes, man, sometimes you gotta like draw the line somewhere.
No, I get it. It's history in the making.
Well, technically, everything is history in the making, but still.
Yeah, this is dumb.
Well, they're kind of just including.
John Moxley has a bat. Kenny Omega has a broom. Gee, I wonder who's gonna fucking win this fight. The fuck, man.
Well, the broom thing is stupid, I will say, but they do kind of like touch on, or at least have touched on every match that's happening at Full Gear, and given it a little bit more oomph, I guess. And
Okay, so
which is something.
Pride and Proudful, or whatever the fuck their name.
Until they actually say a name, I'm going to call them LAX.
Yep.
No, they have said their name. It's Proud and Prideful.
Proudful?
Proud and Prideful.
Pride Parade?
Sure. Kind of like the fucking ending to Raw. To be honest with you.
Which Raw?
This one.
I
Monday.
don't know
Yeah, yeah.
if I watched it.
Tons of fucking runs. Tons of run-ins at the end.
Not only that, they pulled a WWE move. Ronnie in the chat said they went from 4 matches and added 4 during this show.
Yeah, this is. I mean, there's more of the fucking. They did the Keith Lee spot on fucking Raw, which ended the show, but this kind of the same thing, just them fucking brawling in the fucking ring or in the arena or whatever.
But, I mean, this type of thing does make sense for a go-home show.
Yes.
Because you want to showcase everybody that's going to be showcased in the pay-per-view.
There goes the Young Buck being Jeff Hardy.
No, that's not Jeff Hardy at all.
No, because he doesn't know how to do the swanton. But
The dumb bastard's got a Why are people acting like they've never seen this shit before? I don't understand that. I thought MJF didn't like the Young Bucks. What is Aubrey doing? She's like doing jumping jacks. Like, what is she gonna fucking stop? What in the fuck is she gonna goddamn fucking do? And that's the end of it. The end of the show, pretty much. It's alright. I didn't mind it. Like Basement said, the go home show, I don't mind them doing that. I mean, It is like not so much. There was different things that happened during that, but it was like Raw, how they had everybody run in at the end of the show, and they got their big spot. The big spot of the night at the end of Raw was Keith Lee doing that swanton dive out
But the difference is like the Raw ending wasn't for a go home. It was for two, 3 weeks in advance.
No, I understand that. I'm not saying that Raw was better. By far, it was not.
No, I don't assume that you're saying that. It's just like the comparison between the two. One's a go home show, the other one's not. You can compare them as like a wrestling show and say
Yes.
this and this, but I do feel like a go home show should technically hit certain marks, and it should have the people that are going to be fighting each other on the pay per view interact in some way at some point in time. Does it need to always be a massive brawl? Good God, no.
No.
But you do have to showcase them in some way. You have to give people a reason to pay $50 to watch it, and I'm never going to do that anyway. But whatever.
Right. So it was good. It was a good go home show. One of the better go home shows that I've seen in a long time. NXT.
The thing is, they never really talk. Do we ever really talk about NXT's go home show? It's like a term that's not associated with NXT.
Well, for right now, no, but they haven't had a 2-hour show to showcase a proper go home show. So
And when it was recorded, it was like recorded in like a lump sum.
yeah, so we will see what NXT does for their go home show for Takeover. That being said, that go home show is going to be the go home show for Survivor Series as well. So they're going to have to do two things in one shot.
I feel like including NXT, though I'd like the idea. There's just this level of overexposure for NXT that, in my mind, hurts them because they're gonna have to basically do two pay-per-views at once.
Yes.
Well, I mean, this is why takeovers should not be on Survivor Series weekend.
It should be every 2 weeks you get a WWE pay-per-view. NXT is the first 2 weeks. WWE is the next 2 weeks. So, but putting them on the same, like we literally have to watch a 3 hours NXT, which is enjoyable, and then go ahead and watch anywhere between 4 hours and a million hours of terribleness.
Well, hold on now, because they don't do 4-hour main show. Let's keep that in mind. What was SummerSlam was only 3 hours. It ended at 9:00.
Are you talking about? We're not including the pre-show then.
I do not include the pre-show in that shit because I don't watch it. I usually start the show probably 15 minutes to a half hour before the real show starts. So I don't watch. I mean, we catch the last match because I don't care about the pre-show. The pre-show is just talking up, and I've watched all the Raw, so why do I need to watch the pre-show? I've watched all the Raws. I've watched all the SmackDowns. I don't need to watch pre-shows.
Well, this is the thing that I don't think they grasp when they put on an actual like decent booked match on a pre-show. It's like, and to have anybody that works for WWE come out, well, the pre-show is part of the main show. No, it's not, because I don't watch it. It's a throwaway. For me, it's a throwaway. For you, it's a throwaway. How is it part of the main show when I can literally skip it and not give a shit?
Yep.
It's not part of the main show. If it was part of the main show, it'd actually be on the main show, you dumb fucks.
But I like I said, I will pass judgment on NXT when they actually do their first go home show for Takeover, because now they have 2 hours and they can actually do stuff. Now they do have. You know that they're going to do the War Games thing between the men and the women, but I honestly, and we'll talk about it. I don't know who the fourth person is going to be, and it probably won't be revealed until the match starts.
I will say, if you look at like all the WWE pay-per-views for 2019, the average run time is probably about almost 4 hours.
Yeah, but that's if you watch the pre-show. I don't watch
No, just the actual shows.
pre-show. No, because SummerSlam was only 3 hours.
SummerSlam was 3 hours and 25 minutes,
Okay,
but
but
then
that's
Extreme
okay.
Rules was 3 hours and 50 minutes.
What was 3 hours and 50 minutes?
Extreme Rules, WrestleMania is 5 hours and 20 minutes. Royal Rumbles 4 hours and 40 minutes. There's no show that's actually just 3 hours. Most of them are a little bit beyond that. But then you have the extreme versions of the top four being long as fuck.
Yeah, but I mean the Royal Rumble. I can see why it's 4 hours.
Because you got the men and the women's full blown Royal Rumble.
I mean, either way, I don't watch the pre-show, so I don't give a fuck. And usually,
No, pre-shows are useless.
Usually the pay-per-views are okay. Now, like which one? Like fucking Hell in a Cell was trash. I could have gone without watching that for 3 hours. It was like watching a fucking Raw, but like the wrestling is usually pretty good because the pay-per-view should be wrestling centric with a little here and there, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna watch them all either way, so it don't matter. I mean, what was the Full Gear is usually like 3 hours, almost 4 hours though, because they start at 6 and end at 10. And they really don't need their pre-show is really not even a pre-show, to be honest with you. They talk about little things here and there, but
I think the perfect time frame for a pay-per-view, in my opinion, is 3 hours. And then if it's WrestleMania or if it's Royal Rumble, those are probably the only two I would say should be 4 hours. Other than that, I don't think there's any need for any show to be fucking 6 hours long. And like WrestleMania is 5 hours and a bit, not including the 2 hour pre-show. So 7 hours of a show is kind of ridiculous. And I think as soon as you go beyond the 3 hour mark, or you know you're going to approach, like I think WrestleMania, I personally think it should be two shows. I should think it should be a weekend long. We have got two brands. You want to showcase two brands, have the first night end in the Universal Champion and the second night end in the WWE Championship.
but that's not always how they do it. The championship isn't always the main event.
No, but it should be, is what I'm saying. It should be the main event, and WrestleMania should be a weekend thing. It's long enough to be a fucking weekend thing. That's for goddamn sure.
I get you. What I'm saying is that, and I kind of agree with what Bruce Pritchard says, is what puts butts in the seats.
Whatever the hottest thing is, but the thing is with WrestleMania is they usually have more than one thing that's putting butts in the seats. And I think like giving credence to that and making it the main event of night one or night two would actually help them. It also does what they want to do and put every single wrestler on the roster in some sort of limelight.
Right. Yeah. But yeah. Other than that, just go home show. I'm not streaming the pay-per-view. I'm just gonna enjoy it, watch it, tell you what I thought. We'll probably talk about it, or I don't know. We may even watch it. I don't know. It all depends. It all depends. I know I'm not buying it. I'm not paying for it. It's not.
It's way too much, first of all.
It's not worth the $50 to me.
See, for me, like I feel like the $9.99 price or whatever WWE puts on things like is it's a detriment to them because it's as low as it is, so they don't really have to be held accountable for the shit that they produce. But I feel like I would pay $24.99 for a pay-per-view, and I don't think it should ever go beyond that.
I mean, I could probably do that, but I can't for $50. I don't know.
Actually, it's 60, isn't it?
It might be. I don't know. But that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, I am not streaming Full Gear. will not stream Full Gear. We'll talk about it though, for sure. So that being said, everybody have a good night, and we will talk to you on.
We gotta figure out how we're gonna do this weekend wrestling.
Really? Talk about it Saturday. I think is the next show, and that's over on Horny Goat. So, and we'll talk about this week in wrestling. So everybody have a great night, and we will talk to you later.